Okay, well, we're going to practice counting up to 20, and that should cover all of the numbers that come subsequently, more or less. Now, I'm pretty sure, in fact almost certain, that all of you can count to 20 and way beyond that, because from the comments on the channel, from the messages I receive, your English is very good. But it never hurts to go over the basics, and I think, practicing numbers is very important, because although, I found when I'm learning other languages, I know what they are, I know what the numbers are, I recognise them, I know how to write them, but to speak them like a native is really important, especially when you're dealing with money, transactions, and you're out and about, and you need to communicate this. So let's start then. We're going to consider the numbers 1 to 20, and I will write them out in letters rather than putting the numbers down. So let's have a new slide, and let me just on there. Okay, so number 1. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4. Now 4 is an unusual one, because it has this U in it, and if you remove the F from 4 and you just read this word, that is pronounced hour. And yet when you add the F, you get the word for, the pronunciation for. So don't pronounce that four, it's for. The pronunciation is exactly the same as the word that is spelt like that, although this has a different meaning to that. We can cover that in another lesson, but that is how you pronounce for. 5, 6, 7, and for the next, go to a new page, because this word doesn't look anything like the way it's said. This is the word for the number 8. It's 8. And we've got this IGH, which are not pronounced in the way they appear. It is not igh. The word, when it's combined in this way, is 8. And there are the GHT combination. I'm sure you're familiar with that in certain other words. So this is an irregular word, irregular pronunciation, and that's pronounced 8. It's the same pronunciation as the past participle of eat. 8. 8. It rhymes with late. To arrive tardily for something. Okay, so that's 8. And then we have 9, 10, pretty straightforward, 11, 12, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then we're on to the teens. This next group of numbers is called the teens. And that starts with 13, and then we have 14. Now, 14 is an interesting one because it is pronounced 14, but it is spelled 14. Can you hear the difference? 14 and 14. You don't pronounce it 14, even though this word here is the same as the word for 4. When you combine it with this bit here, the teen, it becomes 4, 14. 14, so that might be one to practice. And then we have 15, which is fairly straightforward. 16, 16, again, there shouldn't be any problem with that. 17, 17, 18, now again we have this irregular pronunciation. Oops, 18. 19 is the next one, and again there shouldn't be any problems with the word 19, which is just that, so it's 19, and the last one is 20. And again, that's fairly straightforward. So there it is. That's 1 to 20. And then if you want to go up in tens, you have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and then we go up to 100. So I hope that's helpful. If it is, if you like these videos, if they're useful to you, please subscribe. Feel free to ask me any questions, like the video, do whatever you can to say that this is a worthwhile pastime for me. Because it really helps, with the YouTube rankings, which helps with a little bit of money that YouTube pays to me for doing this. If you have any questions, please get in touch on the comments. I always try to respond to comments and by YouTube email, the email system on YouTube. It's always great to hear from viewers and listeners. Okay, I will see you in the next one.